So in the previous video we have just started the chapter number 5, food and nutrition. In that we have just talked about the nutrition, which nutrition are needed for the body to grow and all the things we have seen. Let us revise that. See here, in the nutrition, first of all, see here, we all need food to give us energy, to help us grow and to repair damaged cells. There are different kinds of food we take and they have different essential substances that our body needs. These substances are called nutrients, and nutrients are of this type: proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins and minerals. Okay students, and we have also seen the balanced diet in the previous video. Okay students, so let us revise first of all the things. Proteins, what is proteins? They are bodybuilding fibers and they help the body to fight against the diseases. And carbohydrates, what are carbohydrates? They are used in the energy giving foods. They gives energy for our activities. And fats, what are fats? It produces heat and energy. And what are vitamins? Vitamins are protective foods, means lack of vitamins may slow down your proper growth in children. And minerals kept our bone and teeth strong. And then after we have seen the balanced diet. So what is balanced diet? See, I am just reading one point. A balanced diet is one that contains all nutrition, water and roughage. A balanced diet is needed for everyone. However, certain people may require more of a specific nutrition. When we work, we burn calories. A person who does physical labor such as carrying bricks or stones at construction sites, and athletics or a marathon runner need more energy and calories in the food than a person who is from a sedentary lifestyle. A person recovering from a long period of sickness may need more proteins to repair their damage caused by the illness. An endemic person needs food rich in iron. Children obviously need more of bodybuilding foods, proteins, than adults do. They are going through the process of growing and bodybuilding. They are also quite active physically, so they need carbohydrates and fats for energy. They need minerals to build up strong bones and teeth, and vitamins to keep away sickness and stay healthy. Milk contains all the nutrients and is therefore a complete food. Growing children needs lots of milk. Okay students, and then after malnutrition and deficiency disease, what is it? We will see this one by one. What is malnutrition and deficiency disease? Means the disease which is caused by some deficiency of nutrition. Okay, if I have low protein in my body, then a disease is there in my body. And if carbohydrates are low, then a disease is there, or fats are low, then diseases are there. Minerals are low or high, then also the diseases are there. So let us see one by one all of it. See here, malnutrition is poor nutrition or undernourishment. It means the body is not getting enough nutrition to grow and to maintain itself. It is the rare in Western or developed country, but common in developing country. Taking too little of proteins and vitamins can lead to malnutrition. Children suffering from malnutrition have skinny bodies and bloated bellies. Okay students, the children who are suffering from this, okay, they have some of the deficiency diseases, like which diseases? Skinny bodies and bloated bellies. Okay, and See, lack of specific nutrition in food results a particular disease. Means any of the nutrition is low in your body, then it cause a diseases. See here, now we are seeing lack of proteins. Let us see by one. Malnutrition, and deficiency, diseases. So the first is, you can see, protein. Lack of protein in children. May stunt growth or cause disease such as kwashiorkor or marasmus. So these are the diseases which are caused when in the childhood you didn't have get the enough protein in childhood. Then which diseases are from kwashiorkor or marasmus. Okay, these two diseases are formed. Let us see further. When children get this disease, they fail to grow properly, have swollen stomachs and ankles. Means they cannot grow properly. Okay, students. And next is lack of carbohydrate. Lack of carbohydrates may lead to loss of weight. Okay, students, the loss of carbohydrates. This is why those who want to lose weight avoid carbohydrates and fats. We know the fat people, if they are in the dieting, they don't eat fats and the carbohydrates in their diet. So for lack of carbohydrates may lead to loss of weight. Okay, going towards next. So in that vitamins, so lack of vitamins, lack of vitamin A may lead to night blindness. We have seen the people who cannot see at night properly. Okay students, so they have vitamin A low in their body, so they have night blindness. Okay students, now next is vitamin lack of vitamin B1 causes beriberi. Okay, so when the vitamin B1 is low in your body, then you can cause beriberi. Okay, next is vitamin C. Lack of vitamin C causes screwia. It causes screwia and bleeding gums. Okay, they causes bleeding gum and lack of vitamin D. It causes lack of vitamin D causes rickets. Okay students, where the leg cannot support the weight of the body and get bent or bowed leg. And lack of iodine. Lack of iodine causes goitre. Lack of calcium causes bone brittle. Okay, so these are the malnutrition and deficiency diseases which are seen in the human beings. So first was lack of protein, so they don't grow. Okay, lack of carbohydrate is may lead to the loss of weight, and lack of vitamins may lead to night blindness, and lack of vitamin B1 causes beriberi, and lack of vitamin C causes screw and bleeding gums, and lack of vitamin D causes rickets, and lack of iodine causes goitre, and lack of calcium causes bone brittle. Okay students, so these are some of the deficiency diseases that we have to just remember. And now we will see energy from food. So energy from food, you can see the food we eat gives us energy. This energy measured in calorie. So we know that if we just traveling on a car, then we can say that we have started from home and just we have completed 15, 20, 100 kilometers. So in food, how much we eat, how can we measure? So we can say I have just eat this much calories of food. Okay, so the energy is measured in calorie. 1 gram of sugar has more calories than 1 gram of vegetables. 1 gram of butter has more calories than 1 gram of sugar. So, some extent we can change our food requirement according to the calorie need. An athletics or a long distance runner needs more energy and so more calorie than a person who work does not require much physical effort. So, what they have just said, 1 gram of sugar has more energy than 1 gram of vegetable, and 1 gram of butter has more energy than 1 gram of sugar. So we have to eat the required energy. If the runner or marathon is there, then they require more energy. Why? Because they have to run long distance, and if we are just don't working and the body does not need more energy, then we don't have to eat more energy or calorie food, okay, because it harms to our body also. See here, energy giving food: sugar, banana, bread, rice and butter. And food habits. Now we will see about the food habits. What is it? Food habits differ from region to region. Early people ate what grew locally in that area. However, most things are widely available across the region nowadays because of quick and efficient means of transport. Means in the very old and very few years ago, they just eat what is available in their area, but due to the transportation nowadays all the things are available at any of the place or any of the region. Next is, growing children need enough quantity of all nutrition in their food. Sprouted beans and dals are very nutritious and are very good sources of proteins for vegetarians. Whole wheat or brown bread is more nutritious than white bread made by maida. Hand powered brown rice is more nutritious than the polished white rice than we eat usually at home. A cooked meal has all the required nutrition. It is more nutrition than a pizza or any fast food. Fast food can be had once in a while, but it is better not to make habit of it. Means in the book they are not saying that don't eat fast food. In a month you can eat once or twice, but every day you don't have to eat fast food. Okay, students, and if you just cooked and eat that, then it has more energy calorie than a pizza or any other fast food. Now moving further, healthy food habits. So let us see that. So these are some of the healthy food habits you have to make from the childhood only. So you can, if in the childhood you make a habit, then it will not go at any of your age. So to ensure that we get nutrition food, we should follow a healthy food habits. So first is, many people boil rice in extra water and strain away the excess water. They do the same with vegetables. Vitamins and nutrition are lost when we do this. Use only the required amount of water. Means for what they just do, when anything rice or vegetables we just cooked, then we add more water and then the extra water we just drain it. We don't have to do that, because in that extra water some of the minerals, some of the proteins are just flown away. So we have to add only the water that much is enough to cook that rice or any other vegetables. Okay, students, another one is, many people cut the vegetables and then wash them. Most vitamins in the vegetables are soluble in water and they get washed away from the cut vegetables. Always wash and then cut the vegetables. Means what nowadays just all the do that first of all they cut the vegetables and then after wash them. But there is some vitamins, minerals in that vegetable which are soluble in water, so they will flow away with the water. So before just cutting you have to wash that vegetable. After cutting you don't have to wash that vegetable. Okay. Overcooking should be avoided as it destroys vitamins and minerals present in food. Means overcooking. Overcooking means if one potato just it takes 5 to 6 minutes to cook in the cooker and you take it 10 minutes, then the minerals or all the things are there, they will not be present. Eating snacks in between meals should be avoided. Means we are just eating some of the snacks between the meals. We should avoid this. Why? Because after you eat snacks, you will can't able to eat full meal. Okay, and if you will not eat full meal, then you can't get enough energy. Next is avoid eating too many candies and chocolate. It leads to tooth decay. We have heard the old people say that chocolate na khawai, daant sadi jai. So they are like this. If you eat more candies and chocolate, then your tooth will be decay. Next is avoid soft drinks. Drink plenty of water. We don't have to drink the soft drinks, means soda. We have to drink plenty of water for our body. Okay students, fried foods are not healthy. Too much oil is hard to digest. Also, too much fat makes one overweighted. Steamed food such as idli is better for healthy and any fried food. So we don't take the very fat containing food or very oil containing food. So if oil is hard to digest and also the fat is also hard to digest, and we should eat the food like idlis, so it is much better than the fried. Okay, the oil used for frying should not be reused. Means the oil which we have used one time for frying, then it is not to be used for the another time. They are saying that students, but up to 2-3 times it will work. Okay students, now just moving towards here, we have just completed the chapter over here. So what we have seen today, we have seen the malnutrition and the deficiency diseases. Means due to some of the enough nutrition is not there in our body, these diseases are there. See, lack of carbohydrates is this disease, vitamin A, this disease, vitamin B, this disease, vitamin C, this disease, vitamin D, this, iodine, this, calcium, this. So, and then after we have the energy from the food. So, energy from the food that we eat, how it is measured? It is measured in the calories. Okay students, so and then after food habits, some of the food habits they have just told us, and then after at last we have seen the healthy food habits, that what we have to do for a healthy diet and healthy food. Okay students, now please write down your homework. So, in your today's homework, find out the answers of exercise. Okay students, you have to find out the answers of exercise. Okay, bye students, we will meet in the next video and we will solve the exercise answer and then we will start our new chapter. Okay, bye students.
You